I realised this morning I've still got that donation bag to take into the charity shop. So I've just pulled up and we'll go and drop it off in there. I've not been in there since they kicked me out. Well, I can't film in there, but I can still show you what I picked up, can't I? There was a few things, you know, like I'm realising now, the amount of times that you go to buy something and you don't actually buy it and you want to show it on the camera. I kept on going to do that. There were like some good stuff, but too priced out, and I was like, oh, I wanted to show you that because it was cool anyway. I was like, oh shit, I can't, can I? So, oh well. Okay, let's take a look at what we picked up. It's breakfast time for me right now, so excuse me. Yeah, very, very strange not being able to film in there, but it does mean I can actually just focus on cracking on and picking some stuff up. There wasn't a lot in there for me, but I picked up some bits, and I'm going to show you now. Made that donation. First time I've been in there since they kicked me out for filming. They didn't kick me out. They just said, don't film anymore, please. So I didn't. First up, for £1, look how cool these are. Get out of the way. Sainsbury's Vintage Party Poppers. I don't know if I can find the date on these. That'd be nice. 1988. Oh no, that's the compliance date. But they're old, aren't they? And they're all in there. The box is kind of like half open. Let me just open the box. Now look at these. So you've got these sorts. Proper vintage party poppers. Should we see if they still work? Wait, how many's in there? 50. Smithies. I wonder if they're just a mixture of random party poppers in the bag. This is from Smithies. I don't know. I reckon actually, if they are a mix and they're not all the vintage ones, they do look all vintage though, to be fair, yeah. I was going to use them, but they're £1 and they're really, really cool. Just a nice selection in there. I might use those, to be fair. Sorry to the vintage lovers out there and collectors. Stuff's in the world to be used. £1.50 Stealth. This is a headphone holder. So keep your headphones in one place. Stop them flopping around everywhere. I'm going to guess 12 to 15. Could be wrong. Could be a tenner. All my thought process was, George can have these if they're not worth anything. Haven't looked them up. There was actually a bunch of Wii U games in there today, but this was the only decent one. They had FIFA 13 and Splatoon. They're all £3. This is the only one that I could spend £3 on and actually turn a profit. Disc is okay. It's got the manual. £3. I think it was about £12, £10, something like that. A t-shirt for me. It's by no special brand or anything, but it's got a nice little hit on the front which says, "A few broken bones but still kicking." Exactly the same on the back, just big. It's a lovely colour, nice graphic, good size. Well, it says size XL, but it's looking a bit small actually now. Oh, that'll be alright. That's for me, I like it. How much was that? £2.75. Bargains, giving it away. I paid up on this one. Me and M, a nice 100% wool, lightweight, long sleeve top. It's got like a dual colour block in here, so the back's more grey, which runs into beige on the sleeves. A little bit of different colour change there. It's nice. 100% wool, size small, £10. Now I'm pretty sure I can get $19.99 plus postage from this on eBay, so I'm going to get that listed as quickly as I can with my new clothing photograph area. So I'll give that a test out today and turn a profit on that one quite quickly. Me and M, everyone knows about the brand. It's a good little brand to look out for. And I think it's the first top of theirs I've ever picked up. And now my favourite find. I've done no research on this whatsoever. It could be worth a turn or it could be worth nothing. But this is awesome. Oh, the tags. Oh, there it is. It was £4 to buy. It says size medium, but I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Medium kids maybe. Or it could be medium, I'm not sure. See on the button detail there. A little hit on the pocket. Nice little hit on the back. And then the tag. I'm old enough to know that this Harley Davidson badge is an older one. So it's just a nice old Harley Davidson vest top. Now on the back it says Best Buy brand. So I don't know if it was sold in Best Buys in America or what. But I'm pretty sure it's legit. It looks good to me. Yeah, there we go. Harley Davidson motorcycle trademark tag on the inside. 100% cotton. £4. So I'm going to do some research on that one. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth a good bit of dough. Not like mega money. It might pay the phone bill or Maybe it might pay the road tax for the month, but a sweet little pickup regardless. So not terrible for a first time back in what, 2 weeks, I think, 10 days. I've not been in there. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the new workspace. It's actually perfect for me now. Everything is just where I need it to be. I haven't got to keep turning around to get boxes or whatever else. Everything is where I need it. Sometimes you just have these ideas a little bit later on in life. Same way most things go in life. You might not figure it out at first. You might not be able to do something straight away or be on the right path, but eventually you'll get there. You'll get there. And I'm there now. My tape, I was just looking at my little pyramid of tape. I don't know why, but it just like makes me feel a bit tingly and fuzzy inside. Right, I'm going to finish my breakfast and then I'm going to start looking at moving some of this shelving out of the way. I think what I'm going to do is what I did when I very first moved in here. I'll drop that top shelf out, so I'll get rid of it, which means I can then slide it across and have the gas meter above it, but sort of in the shelf. I don't mind that. And then I'll have all of this space here to do photographing and maybe move that shelf over here, blah, blah, blah. Again, I'm not going to show you while I'm doing it. It's boring. If I finish it in time, I'll show you. I've already sent 5 drafts live today. It's just turned 10 o'clock and I've already sent 5 listings from my draft bank live. So what I'm doing is I'm starting again small. I'm resetting, as we know. I'm telling myself that I must photograph and list 5 and photograph and draft 5. That's my minimum requirement for the day. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're resetting, it's absolutely fine. Got to start again. So yesterday I did that. Today I came in and those 5 drafts that I listed yesterday, or drafted yesterday, I sent live. And then what I'll do at some point during now and 1 o'clock is I will take photographs of at least 5 more, send them live, and take photographs of at least 5 more, have them as a draft bank. Just keep repeating the process. I keep just repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. We're starting again. But we're going to do it. Nothing's going out on Vinted. I've got 1 sale on eBay. I'm not going to show you that one because it doesn't need to go out until tomorrow. And it's not a big one, it's a boring one anyway. Really cool piece though, but I'll show you that. Well, let me have my breakfast and I'll see you in a minute. Pardon my motherfucking interruption, but there we go. Beautiful. Obviously, when I take the picture, it'll be square mode and cropped. And it just shows off. As long as I can see the shape of an item and the colour of the item and the condition, I don't care about how fancy it is. And that backdrop's nothing wrong with that. If we like get a rough idea what it'll be, there's nothing wrong with that at all. That's beautiful. Come on. I'm just gonna crack on and get some photos taken of a few things. I might as well. And by the way, that's worth nothing. Absolute junk. Might as well keep you here while we do it, don't we? So all I will do, take my pictures, take my snaps. Got to take pictures of the inside labels. Oh, it's merino wool. Oh, even fancier. Might be able to squeeze an extra couple of quid out of it. There we go. And then all I'll do is lay it out on here, take measure across, take some pictures of the measurements, and we're done. I've taken photos of 6 items so far. I'm trying to do the big stuff. So I've taken pictures of a pure digital radio that I've had for ages that I needed to test. Tested that. A big Cole mains tester. Some small little bits and some clothing. So I'm just going to get those things listed at 6 so far. I've got 4 more to do. I've just dropped, let me show you. I've just dropped my blender on the floor and it's smashed, it's broke. I don't really care about the mess on the floor, but I care about that. Every single morning I use that for my breakfast, so I need to go and buy another one. Which is very frustrating. But 6 items photographed. I'll get those 5 up now. So they're the draft ready for tomorrow. Well, no, I need to do 4 more, so that's 10. And I'll choose what I drafted or not. I'll find 4 more easily. Right, let's get those drafted up. Won't bore you with drafting, we all know how to draft. Although someone's at the front door, so nothing's going to do with that. Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, fuck me. There's a delivery loads of them, isn't you? Just a bit. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. That is toilet roll. So this, I bought from TikTok shop. It is toilet roll and tissue. You know I can't resist a bargain. Everybody was buying them, so I was like, I want some as well. It was less than 20 quid. Come on. And we've got, I don't know, toilet roll, how many is that? 4 rolls a pack, 24 rolls of toilet roll. To be fair, they look like fucking cheap ass crap anyway. 6 rolls of blue towel. Oh no, that first one was kitchen roll, not toilet roll. This is toilet roll. 20 quid for the lot. In my job, always handy for mopping stuff up. Kitchen towel, again, always handy. Kids are always spilling stuff, so am I. Plenty there to go through. And toilet roll. I don't know what happens in this house, but it just seems to disappear. That'll last me forever. Less than 20 quid. That's my 5 drafts done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drafts done. So then what I'll do tomorrow, I'll come in, I'll make those drafts go live and draft 5 more. I was getting confused earlier about the 10. The 10 only needed to be done on the first day, not the second day, and moving forward. So I've already made 5 go live this morning from yesterday. So that's how I'm going to work things for the minute. Draft 5 every day, make the previous day's drafts go live. Sounds a bit like baby steps and whatever else, but it just needs to be done for me. I want to get back on this eBay grind properly and do things the way they're supposed to be doing. I've actually got one of those, what are they called again? Nicotine pouches, snus or whatever you call them, what they call it. I'm trying to get off these. And if I have to replace one with another and just keep downgrading from cigarettes to vape, vape to this, and then this hopefully to nothing, and just lose the hand-to-mouth repetition thing that I've got. I think I'm more addicted to doing that. Behave yourselves, alright? I think I'm more addicted to like the hand-to-mouth thing. The habit thing. So I just need to try and move that. Anyway, those are drafted. That's that side of the business done. I do need to work on them shelving units, so I think I might do that. I'm not too sure. But before I do go anywhere, I want to give a massive shout out to Kerry. Kerry gave me the recommendation of reading this book. Now, I've not read a book for about 10-15 years because I can't focus on reading the book. If I start to read one line, I've got like nosy eyes. They start to try and read the next line, then I get confused. I have to go back and start again. Then I just lose track and I get frustrated and I stop. One of my goals this year is to try and start learning to read again. I can read every single word in the English language. Reading's not the issue. It's concentrating on reading in paragraphs and things like that. So that's what I wanted to do. And Kerry suggested The Alchemist. It is a fictional story, and it is a story, but it also has a hidden depth of self-help. I haven't read the story yet. I have watched a book overview on YouTube, and that's what made me, you know what, I'm going to get it. I'm going to buy it. So Kerry, thank you so much for the recommendation. I'm currently 14 pages in. That's a massive achievement for me. Me and Emma are very, very proud of my 14-page achievement. So I'll let you know how I feel about the book once it's done. Hopefully I can finish it. I'm sure I can. It's not a very big book. So when it arrived, I was like, okay, cool, I can do this. So The Alchemist, hopefully it's good. And regardless, whatever happens, it'll be the first book that I've read in a very, very long time. So thank you so much for your recommendation. I always listen to your guys' comments. They are very, very valuable to me, especially the advice and any kind of input that you have. So please do feel free to drop a comment when you watch the videos. Doesn't really matter what it's about. If you want to engage, I'm always going to be there. I like to read your comments. I go through and reply to as many as I possibly can. And if you can't reach me on there, my Instagram is linked down below. And apparently I've got to start asking again because the majority of you are not subscribed to the channel. So I'd really appreciate it if you would click that little button down below. It's free and it helps me grow the channel and inspires me to keep putting videos out. I've already finished a video and started reading my book, but I want to read you a sentence that I've come to in the book. I'll find a way to put it in. So I don't need to tell you too much about what this book's about in order for you to understand the passage, but there's a boy that's looking for his treasure, and his treasure is actually just what's within him. People learn early in their lives what is their reason for being, said the old man, with a certain bitterness. Maybe that's why they give up on it so early, but that's just the way it is. The boy reminded the old man that he had said something about hidden treasure. Treasure is uncovered by the force of flowing water, and it is buried by the same currents, said the old man. If you want to learn about your own treasure, you will have to give me 1/10 of your flock. The boy's a shepherd. What about 1/10 of my treasure? The boy said. The old man looked disappointed. If you start out by promising what you don't even have yet, you'll lose your desire to work towards getting it. We'll leave that there. Hope you can do something with that quote.